we're making a ERGO button. And the first thing I have to do is get that button off. Any lateral pressure applied to the sides can throw it out of position, so I make a splint. I'm keeping on going. I didn't like the look of that wood. It was not in great shape. There we go. Now, certainly if you had woodworking machinery, you could go make a splint easier, but these will do. Okay. Now, with two pieces of wood like this, I can knock that button off, but I've found that there's another problem here, which is that the force of knocking off the button itself means that the slide would just simply slide right out from beneath pieces of wood. I own these scissors and they come apart, but I don't like them. I won't get another pair in the kitchen because they open up all the time when I don't want them to. So that was a test that was not successful. I know people do them because they're easier to keep clean. So what I do is we're going to begin by applying black electrical tape to both sides. Now, this provides a lot of stiction between the splints. And you'll notice that I made the splints such that, you know, the metal can come out on the side a little bit. I mean, it's not going to bend if it's just a teeny lip of metal. So then the next thing we do is we just start wrapping. And you pull the tape tight. How tight? I don't know. Pretty tight. And then I come here and I cut this like this, and then that one will just fold over because I want to pull that tape off easy. Okay. Now you can work one of these and not have a problem. The next thing you do is take a piece of tape. Okay? Surround the button itself with tape. Because when this thing comes off, it's going to come off with a lot of speed. And I don't want it in my face, and I don't want it flopping around. And the next thing we do is you take a pair of pliers like this, put a small amount of tape on both tines so that it can't scratch the underside of the button. I'll return this button to the person who owns it, and they might choose to reuse it someday, and it should be in good condition, and so I don't want the force of these. Now, you've probably guessed what I'm going to do. Maybe not. I'm going to make a little tool device that'll smack this right off. I'm gonna see if I've got my angle down here for you to watch. I think I do. Okay. Step number 1 is you apply the pliers in such a way that you kind of have a grab on the that like that. Okay. Now, all right. Then I'm gonna get some safety glasses just to be safe. I mean, I don't think anything can come get me, but it might. So I lay this like this. I hold this like this. That's it. Now you can remove that's ready to go the next time. Okay, I'm going to leave the tines on there. That goes back in the toolbox. This is our button, stock button. Okay. And you'll see the button is in perfect condition. And it's off. So I'm going to put that back in the parts for the individual who has this. Now this is important. We're going to be working on this for a while. Leave it in the splint. And that's important to do. There is a little teeny piece of residue glue here. And this is one instance where having the scissors was not so bad. And I can do that and just take it off. Now, another thing that I'm going to do right now is that, I don't know if you can see this or not, but that tine is the part that'll fit in the new button, is very, very, very shiny and very, very smooth. And that is not an ideal situation for me to get this to glue on. And so I'm going to come in here, put some micro scratches in it, running sideways. I'm just scratching the metal. Why? It's going to increase the stiction between the little tine and the new button. These are just micro scratches only on the tine. And I found that it makes a difference. Okay, I can still get it off, but it has now. Micro scratches. You can't even hardly see them, they're so minute. So now this can be held and worked on, because we're going to be working it as we make the new